shares what gets him in the Christmas spirit.
And the lights going up, which was a little earlier this year because of Thanksgiving. We didn't wait. We just put those puppies up and the place looked awesome. We're the best Christmas-looking Thanksgiving ever. So the lights, the music, all of that, the house sort of transforming into Christmas. I love it. It's sad when it has to all go away.
Luke Combs talks about the Christmas gift his parents gave him when he was in his teens that he will never forget.
My parents got me my own television when I was probably like 13 maybe, and they put it in the basement. They hooked it up to cable so me and my buddies could watch TV down there, and they got me like an old couch from Goodwill. I appreciated, the sentiment of that, my parents giving me my own space and stuff like that.
John Party's love for Elvis began at Christmas because of his grandmother.
One of my favorite memories of my grandmother's tree, and I think maybe why I loved Elvis so much, and she loved Elvis. She had an ornament, and it was Elvis, and you'd hit a button, and it would sing Blue Christmas. I think that's probably why I like Elvis so much.
I'm Morgan number 2. That's your skinny.
Last night I was in my bed working on the show, and my phone rings. And I have the thing on my computer where I can answer my phone on my computer, so I just hit it. And it's Amy calling me, but someone goes, hello? And I was like, okay, this is not Amy.
Oh, yeah, that was definitely not me.
This is Amy's daughter calling me. And I didn't know if it was an accident because her daughter doesn't just start talking to me. She's like talking to Stevenson, her little brother, like talking. And I'm like, Sis Shira, did you mean to call me? And she's like, hello? I'm like, hey, it's Bobby. What's up? She goes, we want you to come over for Christmas. And then I realized Amy has put her daughter up to calling me.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
I did not put her up to it.
We had just been on the phone like 30 minutes earlier talking about it.
No, it's because we were talking about it, but I didn't put her up to calling you.
Then she goes, are you coming over for Christmas? And I said, I don't know yet.
Is that your Haitian accent?
Yeah. Is that good?
Yeah, it's really good. Nailed it.
Yeah. And then I said, I don't know yet. She's like, we'll be very sad if you don't. And I'm like, Amy fed her daughter this.
I did not.
Yes.
I did not.
You got your kids to call me and guilt me.
No, I didn't. Because why would I do that to you? No, I told you that they were asking if you were going to come. Mm. And then I said, well, why don't y'all ask him? But I didn't put them up to it.
Oh, that was you then. Why don't
No.
Why don't you ask him? The number's already in the phone. Just push send.
Oh, they know how to use a phone, and they see you were on my call log, so she called you. Like, I honestly was washing my face, and I came back in, and she was hanging up with you. So, I don't know. I'm not up. I don't have tricks up my sleeve.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do. You always do.
Okay.
They're kind tricks, though.
All right. Well,
Amy called me before that. Was like, we're gonna watch Elf. Listen, I would come over if I'm not the only one coming over.
Okay, so who else needs to come? Who else?
See, that's the thing. You're having a family Christmas. I don't want to be the one straggler.
I actually I want anybody that doesn't have anything going on. Like, I know I don't know what Scuba Steve has going on. Like, he's still new here and doesn't have.
They're going to family.
Okay, see?
I'll be with my family.
Which is?
My dog.
Us.
Mm. My dog got sick yesterday. Listen to this. So I'm with my dog, and he starts to go, and he had this throat surgery because it was closing up. And so he's choking on like vomit. And so I have to stick my hand in his mouth and clear the vomit out.
Wow.
Or if I hadn't been there, I don't know if he'd have choked on it.
Yeah.
And so he was kind of sick all day yesterday. And so I just let him sleep in the bed last night. And I rarely let him sleep in the bed, but I was afraid I was going to happen to him again, and I wouldn't be there to save his life. That's right.
Wow.
Well, you can chalk that down as a save.
Oh, like when you were a lifeguard?
Yes.
Well, so my dog threw up in the bed again last night, and I was so tired. I slept for like 10 hours last night, but he threw up in the bed, at the bottom of the bed, and I was like, well, it's not really touching me.
No way.
Bones,
I just slept in the bed. I woke up this morning. There's a big brown spot of throw up at the bottom of the bed. It wasn't anywhere near where I was laying. And again, I'm single. I live alone. No one shares my bed.
So you can sleep and throw up. It's fine.
I slept near throw up of a family member.
Right. I'm sure that a lot of moms have dealt with that. I mean, I probably would. If you're tired and you're sleeping and your baby uses the bathroom or whatever.
Just let it go.
It's fine.
I was like, I'm so tired. And
right.
I slept for about 11 hours. My dog slept the whole time in the bed.
That's
Woke up this morning, took him to go to the bathroom, put him in his room, came to work. Everything's going all right. I told him, it said, me and you are going to have a special Christmas together, just me and you.
I told you to bring the dog.
I know. And what did I say?
I said, well, we need to try that out on a non-holiday. We need a trial run.
Yeah.
Like to see if our dogs would be fine.
Christmas will be good, though. I cannot wait to sleep in. For those that are new to the show, I started doing mornings when I was 22 years old. So I've been doing it basically for 17 years now. And so I only know a life basically as an adult of waking up at 3:30 in the morning. So what I look forward to is just sleeping in. I had never had a normal adulthood where I could just sleep until 7, 8 a.m. It's always been 3:30, 4 in the morning. So for me, as you guys get to go to your families and stuff, I just look forward to sleeping in. So I'm excited about that. And then I went to the Brett Eldredge Christmas show, which Raymundo said it was so good, right? It was great, right?
Yeah. If you got a chick, you can't go solo to it because it's really romantic.
No, it's great anyway. Don't be hating because I'll enjoy the show. You don't have to have a chick. It's a great show.
A lot of the songs I feel are about a guy and a girl at Christmas.
It's about
No, they're all Christmas standards.
All the songs.
So I went to Brett and I are friends, and he's like, "Hey, you should come to the show if you can." So I went up and watched him perform at the Beacon in New York, and met a bunch of listeners.
Oh, that's cool.
Here was the most common thing said to me though at the show, because obviously, if you're at a Brett Eldredge show, there's a lot of country music fans there,
Right.
and so a lot of people either listen to the show or know who I am because they love country music. And so the most common thing said to me was, "Hey, does anyone ever tell you like Bobby Bones with a beard?" I probably got at least 5 times.
Because they didn't expect you to be there, I'm sure.
And they don't expect
The
whatever
beard.
this is.
The
beard.
beard, dude.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Whatever this Christmas facial hair pattern is on my
Yeah.
face. How you feel about it?
I mean, I like it. Are you liking it?
It's,
I know
it's
you're
not me, really.
I know, but you're kind of
But-
been hesitant about it. But I feel like you've gotten to a stage where you're there.
Well, I'm here, and yesterday we had to shoot some TV stuff, so the little either blonde or gray patches, they colored them with a toothbrush.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's smart.
So
So did you leave the makeup on?
I leave the makeup on anyway, beard or not.
Yeah.
Whenever, when I shoot American Idol and they put makeup on me, I try to go to sleep quietly and still so I can wake up and look pretty the next day, too.
How many days is that beard?
Week and 2 days.
Oh, wow. That's pretty full, dude, for that little time.
Yeah. I
Yes.
can't wait to see what it's going to look like Christmas Day when I see you.
Ooh. You look like Chris Stapleton when you wake up.
Yeah.
The Brett Eldredge show is great, though. He has a full orchestra with him. So, like 8 horns, a big boom, boom, stand-up bass, a band leader, that does his hands.
Like a conductor?
Yeah.
Nice.
And he has all those squares that the people sit behind.
Oh, yeah.
If you see like an old Frank Sinatra show and they sit behind these
Oh,
big
yes.
boxes.
Yeah. It's for sound.
So it was really good. And, he's done Oh Holy Night on this show before. And he pretty much shuts the theater down with, "Oh Holy Night." And then that was it. Then I went and hung out with a little bit after the show and got out of there. But
Ray said he saw like past relatives when he went. Did you
yeah.
see anything?
oh,
like that?
yeah. Ray said he saw, what'd you say, the ghost of your great-grandmother?
Yeah, just because I believe they turn all the lights off and there's only 3 lights during a couple of those songs where it's really quiet and you really get to think and feel stuff.
I thought I saw Heath Ledger.
Okay, Buns.
Okay. I mean,
he did die in New York.
I mean,
I mean,
when did you think of that? Like just
Possible.
now?
Right then. And then when I said it, I was like, yeah.
oh, you didn't, is what you're saying.
No, he didn't see Heath Ledger.
I didn't
Dang
see
it,
Heath
Bones.
Ledger. I know.
But you didn't feel like a connection with your mom or your grandma or something?
No, it's Christmas music and it's Brett Eldredge. I didn't feel a connection with any past relatives. I'm glad you did, though, because your great-grandmother loved one of those songs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
It was Oh Holy Night, yeah.
Where I don't think you actually, I don't know you didn't, but I think it probably rekindled something in you about her. And because of that feeling, you probably felt her more so than you actually saw the literal ghost of her on stage, which is what you say you saw.
Correct. And it could be the best the song's ever been sung before. I mean, so you're really hearing the true way that song's supposed to be sung. There's not crazy instruments. It's literally just Brett singing a song, nothing else.
Not true, but he does have instruments.
I thought he did.
Yeah, he does.
Not entirely factual.
I get where you're
that
coming
song-
from, but it's not really exactly true.
During that song, does he shut his
Nope.
band
He,
down? Okay.
For a second, it's a cappella for just a second.
Like
but
when
no.
he starts, like, oh.
No, there's like a break in it where then he goes, "Hey!" And then it comes. Is that when you saw her, though?
I think right after the start, when he went a cappella, I blacked out.
You blacked out.
Yeah, all right.
That's why he doesn't remember exactly how it was sung.
How many White Claws did you have before the Brett Eldredge show?
Didn't drink, just emotions.
I don't know what to believe.
You can check out, by the way, Brett Eldredge's Christmas album, Glow, is great. It may be the best Christmas album.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. Casey Musgraves has a great Christmas album. Brett Eldredge has one. I think Trisha has one.
George Strait has one.
Yeah, they're like good
they
ones.
all do, but George's is good.
Garth is good too. It's an old one, but a goodie.
Now we're just listing our artists, our favorite artists. John Mayer's got one.
Does he?
No.
Oh.
He should.
No, ours are real.
Okay. Morgan, number 2, how do you feel about my beard situation right now?
I think it looks good.
Not convinced.
It
Go ahead.
It looks good sometimes.
What
Sometimes.
does that mean?
Like you posted some pictures yesterday and they looked really good.
Because I had a bunch of makeup put on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
So what if I'm like, well, listen, you look really good. And you're like, what's the difference? I'm like, well, when you have makeup on.
Oh,
I didn't know. I just thought you posted a picture.
No.
It's not like you said, hey, I have makeup on. I just thought it was a good picture.
Now you know how girls feel sometimes.
I already know how girls feel sometimes.
When we walk in without our makeup and people are like, whoa.
Who are you?
You look rough. Or like, oh, are you tired? Or what's wrong with you today? And it's like, oh, great.
You guys can call us if you want. We'd love to hear from you. 877-77-BOBBY. 877-77-BOBBY. So I was on the Forbes Instagram page last night, and they had a whole list of the highest paid YouTubers, which I'm always so interested by because I don't know any of the YouTube kids or people, but that doesn't mean they're not making a ton of money. It's just I don't watch YouTube for my content unless it's like somebody falling or funny stuff.
Or you're trying to learn something.
Or bloopers. Or that.
Yeah.
So here we go. Number 7, Mark Fishbach. Markiplier made $13 million. That's the number 7.
Crazy.
PewDiePie made $13 million. I'm gonna move on up to the top 3 though. At 3rd was this 5-year-old named Anastasia who earned $18 million. She's 5 years old. It made $18 million on YouTube. The guys from Dude Perfect who do all the trick shots.
Oh yeah.
They made $20 million at number 2.
One of those guys listens to the show.
Which one, the dude or the perfect?
I don't know which one.
And then finally, the kid who does the toy reviews.
Ryan
made $26 million.
Oh.
He's 8.
That's so crazy.
Ryan Kaji.
Ryan also has a Christmas present. It's like a box of stuff that Ryan's put together for you that you can buy that we bought for my kids.
Oh, so you bought Ryan's stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
So his Ryan's World channel made $26 million. That is insane.
Crazy.
Yeah. Hey, good for them though. If they're making it,
Yeah.
can't
And
hate
their
on somebody
parents.
for making money.
So got to be a lot of work on their end.
Well, the parents.
That's what they do,
Yeah.
right?
I know. My daughter is she watches some of these kids and she's like, Mom, can we do stuff like this? And I say, yeah, if you want to figure it out and you have the time to do all that, yes. Because these little kids, that's their parents that had time to figure that out.
I wonder how the parents draw up a contract with the 5-year-old. Like,
The negotiation.
we're going to take 99%. So what we have pulled here are the top 10 Bobby Bones show searches of 2019.
Okay.
What people have searched for. And you can just look it up and see. At number 10, is Bobby Bones his real name?
Ooh.
Bobby is my real first name. Bones is not my real last name. At number 9, who is Bobby Bones dating?
It's a good one.
Ooh, so who is Bobby Bones dating?
Good luck.
What comes up in that search?
I look up the same thing.
Oh.
Who am I dating? Can we please see?
Yeah.
At number 8, Bobby Bones' new dog. Looking for pictures of Stanley. Now, we did have Bobby Bones dating, but now we have number 7. Who is Bobby Bones' girlfriend?
Different question.
2 of the top 10 are about my love life. At number 6, what is Bobby Bones or Amy's paycheck amount?
What?
You want to know how much money we make?
Let them know, guys.
Oh. They're different.
Excuse me?
Guys, save them the search. Go ahead and tell them.
Okay, go ahead.
At number 5, Bobby Bones' Bear Grylls episode date. Number 4, the Raging Idiot song Jesus Knows. Bobby Bones,
Really?
Jesus Knows.
I feel like when you say that, you should tell us the air date to remind everybody.
Oh,
Hold on, Amy.
sorry, we're listening to Jesus Knows by the
sorry.
Raging Idiots. Bear Grylls is, it's actually written here too. January 14th.
Okay.
Number 3, Bobby Bones Show Celebrity Family Feud episode. Number 2,
Good times.
Old Folks Home from Bobby Bones, which is a Raging Idiot song. And number one is because of the viral video, the Get Up. Bobby Bones doing the Get Up. So I got like 10 million views this year.
Who you doing that with?
Me, Blanco, and Kaylee Hammock.
Kaylee Hammock.
At my house.
Ooh.
Take a sip.
Let's have fun. To the left now.
You thinking about telling him?
Huh? What?
Answering some of those questions?
I just did.
Oh.
Most of them.
Put it on your side.
You were looking at that sheet of paper. I was wondering what you were doing.
No, I just got handed an email from mailbag. And so I was kind of reading over it. Hey, Raymundo, hit me with a mailbag here. I'll read this now. Here we go.
Bobby's mailbag.
Hey, Bobby Bones, me and my girl have this male friend that we've known for a few years. We usually all talk over a group chat of 3 or more people. We recently started noticing she's been messaging him a lot lately. They've never really messaged each other privately until now. It's been going on for about a month. Every time I see her texting, she's usually messaging him. I'm constantly working, so I don't get to talk with her for very long because I'm working or sleeping. Should I be worried? I'm going a little crazy at the moment. Any advice?
Oh, no.
That's the email I just got. I was kind of...
Well, if they're on group text together, why'd they take it offline to their own?
Well, I know.
What do you say?
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
It's definitely a little weird that they're going to remove him, even if it's a one-on-one. By the way, if this is his friend and he's doing that with his girl, that's not cool by that dude. Mm-hmm. If it's his friend.
It's obviously a mutual friend. Maybe they were friends all together. Never was his
I guess it
friend.
comes down to this for me. Is she trying to hide it or not?
Right, because if she's doing it right there, like, they're talking.
Then
Because it's like, if you, me, and my husband are on a group chat, and then you and I are texting side, it's fine. It's fine.
I think that's a bit different.
I know, we
'Cause
work together.
You and I are a lot closer
I
than...
know.
This is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say to this. Oof. By the way, jealousy is not a good look on anybody ever. So if you run out and you're the jealous person, you're like, I can't believe... You need to see if she's trying to hide it or not. If she's being open about it, not a big deal. If he's being open about it, not a big deal. But man, it just gets dangerous when you're doing things away from your significant other.
And what did he say at the end there? He's not in a good place with it?
They're always naked in their pictures.
No.
Oh, no, they didn't say that?
No.
Oh.
Did it say that?
No, it didn't. Should I be worried? I'm going to say you shouldn't be worried, but you should. If it's bothering you, as a general rule, in this situation or any other, if something's bothering you, you should express it. Hey, it bothers me that I'm not in the group chat with you guys anymore. And don't position it as a jealousy thing. Say, hey, what happened? I like to be involved in things. I'm working all day. I like to have some text to look at. So why am I not? Can I get back in the group chat? What I often say is I like to laugh when people are having jokes around me.
Oh, man, because what if they're like planning something for him or...
Probably not, but it's been happening for like a month.
Okay.
I'm going to say it doesn't feel good right now, but you need, instead of freaking out about it, you just need to ask a couple questions.
Yeah.
Like, hey, can I get back in this group chat?
Yeah.
Oh, what's happening with you two? And if they start to be weird about it, then it's time to feel weird about it. If there's any weirdness. But jealousy is not a good look ever. So that's my final judgment. Ask questions. Say you don't like how it makes you feel. Is there something going on? Not something going on, because you start being, accusatory as well.
Mm-hmm.
Not good. Just say, hey, what happened to the group chat? I want to be in it. And then if they start acting weird or they start hiding it after that, then you got a problem. How you feel about that?
I feel like that's good advice.
Yeah, I feel like
Solid.
it's
I back that up.
good. I like that advice too. You know why?
Why?
Because I gave it. Yeah. All right, that's the mailbag. Thank you very much.
And that was Bobby's mailbag.
Jason Aldean, Rearview Town, Bobby Bones Show. Appreciate you guys. Tomorrow, Blue Christmas. We change out our Christmas gifts. They just have to be blue. I have a gift for Raymundo. Amy, who are you buying for?
Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve. Okay. All right. Bobby Bones Show. Hey, Kimmy, you heard me talk about that, where, there's 3 of them in a group text, and then 2 of them pull themselves out and are talking amongst each other. What do you think about that?
Yeah, hi. So I'm a first-time caller and long-time listener. So I'm super excited.
Thank you.
But yeah, maybe because it's holiday time, maybe they're trying to plan like a surprise for him together. So maybe it's something good that they're doing.
Maybe. Amy brought that up too. But it's been going on for about a month. And now I've planned surprises.
Doesn't take that long.
Takes about 3 days with the occasional text. You're right, though. It could actually be for something that is just so positive and loving. But that's why you should express, hey, I feel a little uncomfortable about this. And not go, what are you doing, cheating on me? You know what I'm saying, Kimmy?
I understand. Maybe wait till after the holidays, though, and see what happens.
I'll probably go at it right now. It's not bothering you. If you have a splinter in your finger,
Just talk
don't
about
let
it.
it fester.
Because then it gets worse.
Go ahead and dig it out. Yeah. Okay, Kimmy, thank you. Hope you have a great Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye-bye. Let me say this right now. We have a sweepstakes going on. It's a Prizeo where you can be my VIP guest to the sold-out Bobby Bones and the Raging Idiots $1 Million show in Nashville. We'll fly you and a guest here. We'll put you in a hotel. You'll get to meet Eddie and I. You'll get a one-of-a-kind autograph photo from myself and Ronnie Dunn. All you have to do is go over to bobbybones.com. You'll see a picture of a cowboy. That's me. That cowboy's me, by the way. And for a $10 donation to St. Jude, by the way, we don't keep the money. You'll be into this drawing. It's a sweepstakes that we're having here. The show is the 13th, I think, of January.
I had another date in my head, but I would go years.
I think the 13th is the $1 Million show because the 14th is Bear Grylls.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, that's what it is then.
Yes, the 13th, Morgan. But yeah, go in. It's a $10 donation, and then it's like a raffle ticket, and then we draw. I don't draw, but they draw, and then that person we fly here, pay for all of it.
It's awesome.
So it's a really cool thing. Round trip airfare, hotel accommodations. And again, playing with us is Brooks and Dunn and Kane Brown and Brett Young and lots of surprises. So it'll be pretty cool.
So good.
Yeah. That being said, we shall run away right now and come right back. Thank you. A lot of these vacation spots, they say, hey, don't go. Don't take taxis. Don't travel at night. There are kidnappings. Don't go.
Crazy.
Everything getting ruined for us that want to travel.
You know, I don't know that it's mostly for us.
Not us, but it's just like, I mean, it's just a bummer.
These areas are having a lot of crime, a lot of trouble. And so they're like, don't go because these areas are struggling. These people are getting killed all over the place down there. So don't go take your vacations there. So if you can't go somewhere and go out at night, do you even want to go?
No. There are a lot of places all over the world. You
I
can
know,
go
but I think about, for our honeymoon, we went to Zihuatanejo, which is in Mexico.
Right.
And it's so awesome. And one day I would like to go back there, but we just continuously keep getting reports that it's getting scarier and scarier. Like our wedding anniversary is coming up.
Continually. If I get one report
Yeah.
that it might be scary, I'm not going.
Right. I know. But now I'm like, well, I guess we won't ever get to go back to our honeymoon spot. Great. It's a bummer. It is.
Well, one of these, they're like, hey, if you go, you should always text your friend wherever you are all the time, someone that's not with you.
I mean, that just seems like, yeah, if you're going somewhere and you're paranoid and stressed all the time.
No, I don't want to go.
Yeah, I don't want to go.
I don't like to
hey,
leave
guys.
I don't like to leave my house.
You want to go to Iraq for
I don't like to leave
your
my
birthday?
house. I have a friend that's in Hawaii right now, and when she goes hiking by herself, I was like, you need to send somebody and text them where you are, because Hawaii, you're not going to get lost, you're not going to get murdered. But if
You
you're
fall
out
off a
hiking by
cliff.
yourself, you should always let somebody know where you are, just in case.
Yeah, that happens.
I do that everywhere I go. Even like Chick-fil-A, I text Eddie, I'm here.
Yeah,
Even though
yeah.
I'm with people, I just want him to know in case something goes wrong.
Just in case.
Just in case. We'll do a 60-second showdown in a second if someone wants to hop on. $100 on my own cash. What's our theme? We have one left, Mike? What is it? TV shows of the decade.
All right.
You can do 10 of those questions in 60 seconds. I'll give you $100. Also, we'll come back. I got the best news bloopers of 2019,
Nice.
which are so funny.
Always.
So funny. We'll do both of those next. Let's do our What's the Haps. Final What's the Haps of the year. No, not What's the Haps. What is the segment called?
Yeah, what?
Oh, the 6-second showdown. We got so many segments on.
I was like, what? Okay.
Sorry, 60-second showdown. Thank you. Let's go over. Why don't we play with Chris in Ohio, who's been sitting on the phone? Chris, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Would you like to play the 60-second showdown?
I would love to. First, I want to say morning, studio.
Morning.
If you get all 10 of these right, you win $100 in cash. And it's my money. Do you know why it's my money?
Because the station won't give you any money
That's
for
right.
prizes.
I gotta use my own money for prizes. What kind of operation is this? Okay, are you ready
I
to
don't
play?
know.
TV shows of the decade. You have 60 seconds. If you get all of them right, you win. Remember, you can pass and come back to it, okay?
Okay.
All right. Here we go. The timer starts at the end of the first question. Question 1. Better Call Saul is a spinoff of what popular show?
Breaking Bad.
Correct. Orange is the New Black take place in what location?
Prison?
Correct. The Lannisters and Starks are from what TV show?
Game of Thrones.
Correct. Who played Olivia Pope in Scandal?
Pass.
What Fox singing competition has celebrities in costumes to conceal their identities?
Masked Singer.
Correct. What actress plays 11 in Stranger Things?
Pass.
What Netflix show is about a Colombian drug lord, Pablo Escobar?
Pass.
What streaming service would you find The Handmaid's Tale?
Hulu.
Correct. Candace Cameron Bure started a Netflix reboot of what 90s sitcom?
Growing Pains.
Incorrect. What new 2017 TV sitcom is a prequel to The Big Bang Theory?
Pass.
Oh, back to the top. Who played Olivia Pope in Scandal? You got through
Kerry
them.
Washington.
Yeah, that's it.
Dang it.
Yeah. So Breaking Bad is Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
Orange is the New Black takes place in prison. The Lannisters and Starks from Game of Thrones. Kerry Washington, which you knew. Chris, you had it. You knew it. She played Olivia
I thought
Pope.
of it after we went on.
The Masked Singer, which, by the way, we won't spoil it, but the finale was last night, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Millie Bobby Brown plays 11 in Stranger Things.
I would never got that one.
Narcos is Pablo Escobar.
Yeah.
Hulu, you got that, which is The Handmaid's Tale. Candace Cameron Bure, you said Growing Pains. It's Full House.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Big Bang Theory prequel is called
Something with Sheldon.
Young Sheldon.
Young Sheldon, yeah.
You did
Oh,
okay.
man.
You did okay. I felt like you knew. I think the time got you. I feel like you could have got them all, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, anything,
well.
anything you'd like to say, Chris? This is your moment in the sun here.
No, happy holidays. You guys make my days wonderful. I love it. I love listening.
Well, thank you very much. Hope you have an awesome holiday to all of them. Hope Christmas is great. New Year's, if it's Hanukkah, and let's
All of it.
a throwback to Thanksgiving,
Yes.
Halloween, even.
Oh, wow.
Retro happy holidays. Wow. Chris, thank you. Have a good day. Okay.
All right, thanks.
All right. Bye bye. You want to go through the best news bloopers of 2019?
Yeah. Let's do it.
They put out some of the best news bloopers of the year. Here's the funniest ones. Let's do the best 6. And you know what's funny about number 6 is that I think Raymundo says the same thing. Hey, Raymundo, do you say instead of boatload of stuff, what do you say?
Buttload.
A buttload. Like he thinks it's actually buttload instead of boatload. Like if you say there's a boatload of stuff, it's not buttload, it's
Oh.
boatload.
Oh.
And this guy keeps saying buttload on the news instead of boatload.
Coho is back, arriving from Port Angeles with another boatload of a boatload of tourists.
There you go. But he said accidentally. Raymundo thinks it's the real unit of measurement. We got 2 buttloads outside, Bobby.
That's what it is. If something's really full, it's a buttload.
Yeah.
It's a boatload, and people have said buttload because they think that's what it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 6. You're supposed to say fed up, but the reporter was reading it wrong, and instead of fed up, they say, here you go.
The roads in Susquehanna County have people fed up. Sorry, PennDOT held a forum tonight for residents to explain what's next.
Because F-E-D, fed.
It's kind of
But
written the
if you
same
put
way.
an apostrophe in there, it looks like effed up.
Effed up.
That's number 5. Number 4 here. This anchor breaks when he's talking about a story of a guy who told people he was going to blow up a restroom. But because when he says he's going to blow up a restroom, he means number 2. So it's a woman
remember
anchor.
this.
And she's talking about the guy was going to blow up the restroom. But what he really meant was he was going to like blow it up. Like not with a bomb.
But like
Number 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here you go.
That man told police he warned other guests to leave the restroom because he was, quote, fixing to blow it up, but had no intention of causing a panic. Man also told police others in the room laughed, understanding his joke, which I'm just now getting. Home Depot says, are we going to have to go to a commercial?
No, we're going to get it. We're going to get it.
So that's also just a funny story where people think it's a bomb, but it's like, no, I'm going to blow this
Right.
up. I'm fixing to
Yeah.
blow this
Watch
up.
me.
Number 3, the thing that was supposed to be said, the report's supposed to say we had 6.
Oh, gosh.
But instead of saying we had 6,
You have to be really careful out there.
You do. We've had 6 consecutive days of. Did I?
Okay. All right. That was a Freudian slip, but we're going to pretend like we didn't hear it.
Okay.
funny, huh? Okay, now, Amy, let me ask you this. This is the number 2 clip I have here. Instead of doggy paddle, the report's talking about doggy paddle. What do you think they said?
Doggy style.
That really? You thought of
The
that?
dog in Thailand is certainly giving new meaning to the phrase doggy paddle, He was found swimming 135 miles off the shore of Thailand.
Play that again.
The dog in Thailand is certainly giving new meaning to the phrase doggy paddle, He was found swimming 135 miles off the shore of Thailand.
The word style's not even written out there.
No.
Funny. And here's the clip I put at number 1. A guy gets behind a reporter and starts repeating what he says. It's just, it's such a fun. It's so elementary. Stop.
Okay, guys.
Okay, Stevenson.
You're like 5.
You're like 5. Okay, but this is what he does here.
Where there may be some concern. He had a 12,000 majority here.
12,000!
It's now down to 5,000.
5,000!
Some people think it won't happen again.
It won't happen again!
Thanks very much, Tim. Lots of people trying to get in on the act there.
That's really funny.
That's amazing.
Funny, huh?
Yeah.
Number 1. Holy crap, man.
5,000.
Funny.
Yeah.
Good, I'm glad we got to that. I have all this stuff that I want to get to before.
Want to get to.
Okay, Stevenson.
Okay.
Okay, Stevenson. Okay, is there anything else? Are we good? We're good for now?
We're good.
Okay, hop over to bobbybones.com and get in our sweepstakes. For a $10 donation to St. Jude, you could win this trip to Nashville. It's a trip, flights, hotel, all to come watch Eddie and my band, the Raging Idiots, as we play the $1 Million Show with Brooks and Dunn, Kane Brown, Brett Young, so many surprises, Colby Calais. But it's a $10 donation, and then we draw one of them randomly. You can buy more than one ticket for donation. But yeah, it's at bobbybones.com. Click the cowboy picture. And
That's you.
That's me.
you.
I'm the cowboy.
Yeah, Bobby's the cowboy.
bobbybones.com. Thank you, guys. This guy in California set a record for eating at Chick-fil-A for 114 days in a row.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
I feel like I could beat that.
Totally.
Because also, it's only 6 days a week because they're not open on Sunday.
Oh, good point.
You get a day off.
Yeah.
And Chick-fil-A's good, and you can eat healthy at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
It's not like when someone goes, you know what, I ate at Brahms for 400 days. Like, that's ice cream and a burger. And that's really good, but it's hard to not gain weight there. Amanda set a new record for eating Chick-fil-A the most consecutive days in a row. Mark Mendenhall was a regular at the Carmel Mountain Ranch Chick-fil-A. They dubbed him the mayor of Chick-fil-A.
Wow.
100 days in a row. That was his goal. Then he was like, oh, I could beat the record. I feel like I could beat the record at 1-4. I'm not going to.
Go for it. Oh.
Sounds like you want to, though.
I know, but yeah, it's not even a whole year. These restaurants are open on Christmas. So this is where I'll be. That's where I'll be going.
Oh, man.
Applebee's, Boston Market, Buca de Beppo, Denny's, and Waffle House.
Ooh, Waffle House. Yum.
They say if you've already spent time wrapping presents, dealing with squealing kids, or playing host to extended family, why not break from the kitchen duty?
Yeah.
Where can we find you?
Well, of those, let me see. Best shot, probably Waffle House.
Yeah. At the bar?
We can all go there.
Maybe I do Denny's for breakfast.
Oh.
Applebee's for lunch.
Waffle
House for dinner.
There you go.
Maybe that's what I do on Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I'd be the mayor of Waffle House. I do that every day.
Gosh,
I
every day.
wonder how
of the
many
year.
times you have to go.
4. That's it. Lord of the Rings on Amazon Prime is looking to cast people who are super hairy because they need to play orcs. And Lunchbox is trying to get into acting, I know. It's you.
I mean, if they want me, I'll do it. I mean, I got some hair coming out of my armpits that, I mean, it'll put anybody to shame.
They have an unusual request for hairy people. So they're looking for people in this this trilogy. Is it a prequel? It's a prequel show, but they're spending a lot of money on that one. Do you see the people in the morning show that on Amazon
Apple Plus.
Apple Plus? Reese Witherspoon, Jennifer Aniston. They make $1 million an episode.
It's good. That's crazy, though.
Yeah, because they needed to really have a show to base all their other shows on, like a big one. So they overpaid them, obviously.
Yeah.
But they did it so they would have something to go, this is how good our system. $1 million an episode.
Wow.
I still haven't seen it. Maybe I'll do that on Christmas Day as I'm bouncing between restaurants.
In between.
You could just binge it, watch them all.
A woman in Florida was upset. She took her dog to the groomer and they shaved him. It was a big old fluffy dog and he came back like Mr. Burns.
Oh, no. It was a mix-up or something? That's not cool.
She went to collect him and was like, no, that's not my dog. And they're like, oh, yeah, it is.
Oh, man.
They do look so different. If, like, my dog has a lot of hair and when we shave her, it's like my kids are scared of her.
Yeah, your dog looks weird, Shay, because it's a big curly hair.
Right.
Yeah. Former sheriff deputy in Wisconsin has been charged for breaking into people's homes while they're at funerals.
No. That is so low.
Hit them when they're down.
Stinks, huh?
Yeah.
A former sheriff's deputy has been charged with burglarizing and trying to burglarize homes of people who are away at funerals and covering, by the way, her tracks with stories of trying to complete Facebook Market transactions.
Oh, no.
So trying to have an alibi at the same time. And then finally, 2 teenagers in Pennsylvania were arrested after they covered 2 cars and a home in slices of cheese. Like completely covered it in cheese.
Okay.
Isn't that funny?
That's funny, but yeah.
I'm on Instagram, Mr. Bobby Bones, Mr. Bobby Bones. Take a second. You can follow me over there. Posted a couple pictures from my upcoming episode of Bear Grylls, Mr. Bobby Bones.